taking you on our first flower on this tutorial, which is the sunflower. Yes, the sunflower. That is what I will be taking you on how to do tonight. We actually have different type of flower that on the course of this training I'll be taking you different type of flower, but this one is called the sunflower. Now the materials we'll be needing for this training are: we need a needle and thread, we need a chalk, we need a fabric, and we need a round shape. But for this I'll be using this chalk as my round shape. We also need a cover button. We need a cover button or any button to cover the edge. Then we need a felt or a wording, like I told you to buy some of the material. So we'll be needing, this is wording, and we'll actually need our scissors too. So the first thing you want to do is to make a round shape, like 8 rather. It depends on how big you want your sunflower to be, or how beautiful you want it to be. But for this tutorial I'll be making an 8 or 7 shape, a round shape. It can actually be any shape. It can be a bigger shape, it can be a smaller shape, but this is the shape I'll be using for this tutorial. So I'm going to make like 7 or 8 shapes of this. I'm going to make it 7 or 8. A round shape. So I'm trying to curve it very well. This is where I'll cut. So make the second one. A round shape. And this is the third one. Now I'll be making this shape, and I'll be needing like 7 or 8 of these shapes. So I'm going to cut it out round before I make the other ones. So cut out the round shape you have done on your fabric out. You see the way I'm cutting it out. So you are going to cut out this, and this is what you'll be having. Depending on the shape you use, this is what you'll be having. So I'll be needing this like 7 or 8. So we are going to cut out 7 or 8 of this one. So you can see these are the shapes that I've cut out so far. I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm actually having 8 of these shapes here. Now the next thing you're gonna do is bring out your needle and thread. Pick up the first piece of your clothes. Fold it into 2 this way. 2 equal parts this way. After you have folded it into 2, fold it into 2 again. I believe you can see what I just did. This is the shape. Fold it into 2 like this, 2 equal parts, then fold it into another 2. Now after you have folded it like this to form something like a triangle, we are going to run our stitches from this place down to this place. Pick up your needle and thread, run a gathered stitches, round it, not a tight stitches, a gathered one, round it from that end to the other end, just like the way I'm doing it now. This flower, you'll be needing it to make some of the design during the course of this program, so you try to take it very serious. You can see what I'm getting. This is actually the shape we are looking for. So do the same thing for the second one until you get to the last one. This is the second one. Run your stitches just the same way you did for the first one. You can see, drag it to the end. having 2 of this. Pick the third one and do the same thing until you get to the 8th one you are having. Remember, we cut out 8 shapes rather. You can see it's a gather stitches, so you don't need to make it so tight for it to be very easier for you. You can see this is the 3rd one. Pick up the 4th one and do the same thing until you get to the 8th one. So this is the 8th one, so you do the same thing for the last one too. There is no magic here, it's still the same thing from the first to the last. You can see we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is the last one. We're trying to run our stitches, so do the same thing for the last one too. This is the type of flower that you'll be using for some of your design during the course of this training, so I implore you that you take it more serious. It is very easy. Now, after you have done the 8th one, try to put the last edge that we are having here. Remember, it's 2 edges. We have the bottom, and this is where our middle, where we inserted our middle. So you try to pull the 2 edges together this way to have a close end there. Then you tie it together very well. Tie it together while you arrange your flower, so that you can have a close edge for both sides. You can see you can put 2 of these together to make it more beautiful, and you can use only this one. So we are going to cover this lace with a cover button or any fashion button, then this lace with our felt using our top bond gum or our UHU gum, and you can also use your candle wax gum if you have it. You can see what I actually got here. And this is the making of our sunflower. Here I'm going to put a fashion button, or you can put a cover button. You can put a cover button, and at the edge here we are going to cut out a little thread or a wagon to cover it. So what I did was just to get a small button, then I apply my gum. Like I told you, you can use your UHU gum, you can use your candle wax gum if you have gotten your gum, you can use your normal top bond gum. So this is it. This is just a simple illustration of how to make our sunflower. Like I told you, I cut a small pieces of our felt or our wagon, I apply a small gum on it, then I'll be using it for this place just to cover this rough edge here. Now the next thing is, if you are using this as a fashion, as an ear fascinator, you are going to put your candle wax gum at this edge. Then immediately you put your candle wax gum, try to put your comb, and it will be like this, so that you can easily use it as an ear fascinator. If you are using it as a design on your bag, you don't need anything. All you just need is apply your gum on the surface you want to put this, and it will be okay for it. You can also use it as a design on your slippers. Like I'll be teaching you how to make a slippers or a sandal from the scratch. You can use it, just apply your gum here, put it on it, and it's done. And here this brings us to the end of today's training on how to make our sunflower. I believe you can do better. You can see our sunflower is actually looking more beautiful. You can have 2 of these to double it to make it more beautiful. It depends on how you want it, but this is just a simple illustration of how to make a beautiful sunflower. Thank you, and I believe you are going to practice this as well and send it to the group. And remember, you can always do better. Thank you for watching today's tutorial. You can follow us on Facebook at Beauty and Brain Outfits. We're also on Instagram as Beauty Brain Outfits. You can also follow us on Instagram. See you at the next class. Before then,